Today is Tuesday, March 27th. And today, I'm just wondering about the Dak question.
And now, a word from our title sponsor.
Are all financial advisors fiduciaries? Fewer than you think. Not knowing could reduce your lifestyle. Hi, I'm Mitch Kramer, founder and CEO of Fluent Financial. A fiduciary is a regulatory term to reduce conflicts of interest in wealth management. A fiduciary always works in your best interest. A non-fiduciary advisor might put their compensation or company ahead of yours. At Fluent Financial, we are certified financial planners acting as fiduciary advisors. To learn more, go to fluentfinancial.com or Fluent Financial's YouTube channel.
Oh, hail! No, I'm not cursing. That's the name of a terrific Dallas roofing company in business more than a decade. They handle residential or commercial properties. And those weird insurance forms that seem to be written in a foreign language? Oh, hail can simplify those for you also. So the next time something happens to your roof, just say, oh, hail. O-H-H-H-A-I-L. Ohail.com.
Hey, I was just wondering, do you know the history of goodness steak seasoning? Well, back in 2010, I had a little bitty roast sitting in the fridge, and I thought, man, I've got to do something with this. So I took that roast, put a whole bunch of different spices on it, wrapped it up, put it on that grill. About 3 hours later, opened it up, and man, heaven in a foil package. That was the beginning stages of what goodness steak seasoning is today. So if you'd like to have a little variety in your life, Goodness Steak Seasoning is where it's at. Limited availability in stores. BringTheTasty.com.
Let me start with that old bromide that quarterbacks get way too much blame when they lose games, and that quarterbacks get way too much credit when games are won. Except then I think about Patrick Mahomes. Dallas is looking for someone to blame for their playoff failures in recent years. And those failures have had one thing in common. The offense stunk. 3 years ago, the offense created just 17 points and lost to San Francisco. And then they created only 12 points in a loss to San Francisco. And in this year's loss to Green Bay, through 3 quarters, the offense produced only 16 points. By the way, actually 9 because Dak threw a pick 6. And they entered the fourth quarter trailing 48-16. Now, we're running out of people to blame here in Dallas. The first guy to blame, people wanted Kellen Moore out of here. Well, Kellen Moore is out of here. And then people wanted to blame Mike McCarthy, but he's not gone. He's back for another year. Now all eyes are on Dak. Dak has 1 year left in his contract at the princely salary of $59.4 million. Now, with the increase in the salary cap in the NFL, it jumped over $30 million. Dallas could actually let Dak play this year at that enormous figure. But here's the situation. Dak has a no-trade clause. Dak has a no-franchise tag clause. If Dak plays it out this year, he's gone. Unless the Cowboys offer him enormous amounts of money to stay. There are 2 very distinct groups on this topic. Group A, let him go. This side assumes you can go find a better quarterback than Dak Prescott. Wait, not trying to defend Dak, but he's not a bad quarterback. He's a wonderful leader. He's fantastic in the locker room. But the group also points out that in this year's quarterfinals in the NFL, all 8 starting quarterbacks were younger than the now 30-year-old Dak Prescott. Then there's the other group. Keep him. Extend his salary maybe 3 or even 4 years. Reduce the salary cap this year, which will allow you to make the team more defensively sound or offensively Dak friendly. Wait, haven't we heard that phrase before? Dak friendly? How many years have the Cowboys been trying to make the offense Dak friendly? But what's happened in those years is the Cowboys' offensive line has started to back up in its ability. It was once maybe or close to the best offensive line in the league. In my opinion, it's now down in the teens where it's rating as an offensive line. You know, there would be differing ways to find a successor to Dak Prescott if the Cowboys decided to let him play this 1 year and then go forward. The draft. But where Dallas is picking very late in the first round, they're going to get the 5th or 6th best quarterback in the draft. Question: is Michael Penix from Washington going to be a better NFL quarterback than Dak Prescott? Then there's the problem of, wait a minute, if you do use that pick on a quarterback, you're not using it to fill one of suddenly many holes on this team. Offensive tackle, linebacker, running back, center. And there's the second approach. Go get a free agent after this season to replace Dak. Let me assure you of something. Mahomes, Allen, Jackson, Herbert, Burrow, Purdy, Hurts, Stroud, Love, they're not going to come on the market. Would you get a better quarterback in the free agent process than Dak Prescott? You know, I don't think so. Now you could trade for a quarterback. Maybe you could trade for Seattle's Geno Smith. But is he better than Dak? That all brings us to this position. Having covered all these possibilities, you're now at the point where the Cowboys are. They're stuck in an odd position. Their quarterback isn't bad, but is he a major fault for the failure in the playoffs and the failure late this season to score against other good teams? If you suspect that Dak is part of the problem, and you look at the situation as it is now, and all the possibilities or impossibilities, if there is somewhat of a doubt about Dak, what did the Cowboys do about it?
Today's episode has been brought to you by Fluent Financial, by Oh Hell Roofing, and by Goodness Steak Seasoning.
Just Wondering is a production of DSP Media for FanStream Sports. You can find Norm's show along with other great programming at fanstreamsports.com.
Thank you for listening to today's episode of Just Wondering. If you enjoyed it, please hit follow. Then each episode every weekday will be delivered straight to you. And if we might ask one more favor, please share it with friends. I'm Norm Hitzges, and every day I'll be just wondering about something.
And I'm Mary Hitchkus, and I'm just wondering too.